We wrote our petition there, and they invited Uaag management. Of course, we all know those that represented them. What happened on the 27th day of June 2024? What happened is what you saw in that report. Of course, the report is very lengthy. If they are to put everything down in my own way, because, you know, I am not a lawyer, I'm not human rights activist like them, but if we are to write all the things that happened, both from the petitioner and from the responder, I think it's going to be more than that pages. But they have selected the important ones that needed to be attended to. And that was why you saw it like that. And I want you to know that, like I said, without events, there can never be history. Now that the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights have listened physically to both the petitioners and Uaag management, we, the petitioners and Uaag management, they have something in their hand now to work with. And I want you to know that they are not the only ones seated that day. We saw it in their report that DSS were there, police officers were around. So therefore, this particular report is not ordinary report. And when you search the Cdhr, when you search their past record, you will know that this particular program in their hand is not an ordinary program. This is not a program where a wife go to them to report her husband that are not taking care of her. This is not a man go to report his wife that maybe pack away from his house. And when she was going, she packed all his belongings. No. This particular event comprises both regions, dialects in Nigeria. So therefore, either you like it or not, allow them to follow the law of this country. On our part, we that carry the matter to them, we are not in hurry. Of course, we would have loved if this thing can happen, within a week, and we get the results. But when we got to Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, the Uaag management sent them an errand that the document in question is with presidency, precisely in our president's office, and the chief of staff and the inspector general of police. So when you people read the report, instead of us to appreciate the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights to even sat down for hours, including the DSS representatives and the police representatives, they were there for over 4 hours. While both ends, we were talking on top of our voices. We do not want to be silenced by the Uaag management. Uaag representative wanted to prove to this set of people representing the government and the Cdhr that they know what they were doing, that they are real. You could imagine what these people will face in our hands. And you all know what we have faced in the hands of our members. So if we carry that kind of aggressive to that kind of meeting, you could imagine what the DSS officers, the police officers, and the Cdhr representatives we experienced that day. It was so hot. And after the whole thing, they calmed us down. They received both hands, reports, discussions, and were documented. Now, they have brought their report out. I just want you to read. Don't just read by reading sake. Read in between the lines and understand a lot of things even before the result will come out. You should be able to pinpoint where the result is going. You should be able to pinpoint it through this report. And I've already told you that we are not enemies of Uaag. The only thing that will make us to be angry is when the result comes out and nothing to write home about. If Uaag grant is not real, that is when we will now be angry because we are being slapped. We have been injured. That is when we will now face, we need judgment. We need justice. But right now, since the presidency is involved in the grant of Uaag, I just want every one of you to understand that Cdhr, Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, cannot just put a call across to presidency to be asking them questions. Why out there they can never put a call across to Inspector General of Police to be asking them questions, even if they have direct contact of these people. Neither can they just go to any of these offices to knock the door and be asking them questions. They too are experienced. This report in your hand that you are reading, my fellow Nigerians, this particular report you are reading that you have seen yesterday is the one that they will now use to write letters to those areas. That this is our findings in both ends. Honorable, our able president, please, we needed your attention. I'm just using this because if I want to write a letter, that's what I will write. We needed your attention. We realized, we were told, this organization told us that their government is in your custody. And this thing is causing a lot of havoc in the public. We want the copy of this report, of these documents. I don't know how they want to write it, but me, I'm just assuming. If they submit the letter, peradventure maybe they have submitted the letter. You should know that our government, each offices have their own work. And there are protocols. So these protocols will not allow somebody to just carry letter and go and put it on the table of our able president immediately, and you'll be expecting results. That, oh, God, open it. Daddy, open it, and we need it urgently. No. It has to follow due process. Neither can they carry this report and the letter and go and put it on the chief of staff table directly, immediately. It has to be submitted, acknowledged. This same thing goes to other places the Uaag management representative mentioned. So therefore, if Cdhr gave us 21 days, my fellow Nigerians, we should have the fear of God. This our matter self. If you are following us to different places we have entered, It is a total strange things. I am not saying grants are not coming to Nigeria. Of course, grants are coming to the country. But the story so far on this our own, the story so far, until you get the result, you will understand me. So for somebody who does not even, they were not involved, they didn't know anything, we carry our issue, go to their table, and they within a week, they bring out their report. They wanted to use this report to help us seek for the truth. And they say we should give them 21 days. Haba, we have waited over 3 years. We have waited over 2 years. We have been counting 7 years. Some now, they saw it that irrelevant, that what is happening is irrelevant. There can never be results. How can they say 21 days? Have the fear of God. And I want you to know, either you like it or not, either you believe or not, there is going to be results. That I promise you. 21 days to get the result of Uaag grant. To be sure, if there is any grant called Uaag or not, my fellow Nigerians, we should be happy by now. Those of us that are sick, you should be praying for good health. Because right now, no hidden places again concerning this case. That's what I want you to know. Cdhr have gone very far. And they saw the importance of them addressing this issue as fast as they could. That's why we are seeing the results within a week that they said. We should even say kudos to them. Bravo to them, because if you know the way manipulators manipulate, both physically and spiritually, of course you know, they normally tell us, they used to tell us that this their grant is 99% spiritual, which to some novice, that spirituality is from God Almighty. But I am telling you that God that created heaven and earth know that we need money. That is why he created money. So if somebody is collecting our money physically and he wants to give us money and he's talking about spiritual, 99% spiritual, then we should know that something is wrong somewhere. And of course, don't let anybody deceive you. Don't allow anybody to deceive you, because there is no way this one we are doing can come out spiritually. Please don't let anybody deceive you. This one now is not going to be spiritual. It is physical finding. We are not using spiritual to find out the truth. And if you think Cdhr is not working fast as you think, instead of you coming from the other camp to indirectly putting, killing the fire that is already boiling, to indirectly discouraging people, please go straight to presidency to collect the documents directly, as you said. It is probably possible for you. You have liberty to do so. If you think the date they gave us is too long, you are afraid, something is fishing, please carry that thing that is fishing and go directly to the president of this country's office. Go and retrieve the documents by yourself. Never you come to my DM or any of our team to talk down of this date. Please. And never you come to our platform to say anything against this movement again. Because when we started it on our own. And we have already told you If they don't want to give us their billions, we are not afraid. So far, it's not compulsory that everybody become millionaires. So if I'm not a millionaire, does that mean I will not live? If I am not giving them billions, does that mean I will not make it in life? I just have to explain in detail to us today. If you cannot follow the real process, physical process that we are doing now, please, you are at liberty to do your own. You too can help us. Some people started and they joined this struggle when they see our seriousness. And for your information, don't let anybody deceive you. I know they have connections and I know they have money. We have given Uaag management enough money to slap us, to step on us as they like. But I want to assure you that if anybody is deceiving you, that Cdhr can be manipulated, let them know that it is very too late for them. Because we too, we are always ahead. And as I am talking to you now, this particular matter, is everywhere in Nigeria. Talk of any office. We are there. Since you focus on Cdhr, we are in all other offices. So, I want you to stand up. Go and use your connection to silence Cdhr. Go and use your connection to enter National Assembly and tell them they should not work on this on this issue again, that they should not act, they should not investigate. Go now. If you have that boldness, go and identify yourself. Tell them that this case is your own case. It's family issue, that you want to carry it home. Go to DSS. Go and tell them, this case, this Uaag matter and all other grants, is family issue between the grant handlers and the CEOs. And you just want them to stop. Go there. Since you have the connection, since you have the enablement, knock at the DSS door. Tell them to stop. Approach Cdhr. Tell them to stop. Then go to the police station, where they said the Inspector General of Police is involved. Go and tell them to stop. Waka go National Assembly. Enter different offices. You have capacity. You have people. You have connection there. Mention Uaag of Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama. Tell them to stop. That you are on top of these cases. Then you will understand yourself. This is not the era of I know people. This is not the era of I have money. This is not the era of I have connections that I can do as I like. We are talking of the masses. We are talking of the downtrodden. We are talking of the wounded masses, wounded people, widows, widowers, single parents, less privileged, orphans, motherless. We are talking of them. If you have that audacity, kindly try it so that you will know how far. If you have that audacity to stop this movement, to tell them to sweep this case under the carpet, go ahead. Go ahead, please, go and try it. Since then you will know that they said khaki no be leather. Since then you will understand. We are trying to stop a lot of, I don't know the English I will use. Will I call it atrocities? We have a community within this country that they are making us. Many people are dying on a daily basis. They are less concerned. And somebody will come out that, this government is not good, this government has not helping us, this government is good, this government is that, Meanwhile, the few people punishing us on daily basis because they said they bring grant for us. They are not even half of this government we are shouting. These government representatives that we are talking down, they are not up to half of them. Yet, the atrocity they have committed in the life of many of us, it is only God that can weigh it. My fellow Nigerians, the case is opened. That is what I will just tell you. Everywhere in Nigeria, the case is widely opened. And what do we need? We need the truth about all the grants that have entered this country, or they have told us they brought to this country. We need the proof. So Uaag is just number one because the country director of Uaag, Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama, came out and said the money has been shared. So if somebody said that, and our members are now running after us, that is why we have to pick it from there. Let the government show us the list, because they said the document is with the government. Then the government should be able to tender the list of the CEOs, the NGOs, the cooperative society that have collected the said grants. Can't you read the report? My dear brothers and sisters, all of us, we say we are CEOs. Are we not gullibles, really? Are we not ashamed of ourselves that we left the job we were doing and we entered this race without asking questions? There was a question that they asked them, the representative of Uaag, that one of us asked. Somebody from northern side asked that question among us, that is Uaag registered with Corporate Affairs Commission? They still want to talk in spirituality. And they said it is not all questions they can answer. But they said they assured the house that day that the money they are talking is here in Nigeria. The Uaag money is here in Nigeria. And even as we are talking, the money can enter individuals' CEOs' accounts. That's our organization's accounts. Where is the proof? Where is the documents? They say it's with the government. But the company the organization was never registered. Are we not gullible? I just want us to please, let's see ourselves that we have been, we anxiously enter into a journey. We enter into a bus that we don't even remember to ask the driver or the conductor, where is he heading to? We have been going inside this bus. We have been going in this journey. There was no bus stop. And suddenly, the Almighty God stopped the vehicle. All the plans to know what happened to the vehicle by the convener, by the driver, by the doctor, prove abortive. They called their mechanic to check it. The electrician went there. It was just like the horse that God stopped in the Bible. So everybody was tired sitting down because all efforts to move the vehicle proved abortive. And suddenly people started coming out. They alighted from the bus, and some were looking for water to drink. Some were looking for where to cover their head because of the hot sun. Some were looking for where to sit down. Some were looking for to the electricity to charge their phone that are not even CEOs, coordinators, bundle heads, ordinary subscribers that read the report, they know the importance. I want to appreciate you as you have been praying and as you have been praising God, because surely we will get the truth of Uaag grants. Surely we will get it. And also, I want to let you know that the other grants in Nigeria that we have subscribed to, I want you to know that this particular move now will make the remaining one easy for us to know the truth. We have written petition not only for Uaag, and the petition does not mean to crucify them as some people make them to understand or bring it to the open. The salient question we needed is just the proof to be sure that there is a grant called Uaag, to be sure that there's a grant or empowerment called so. And now that they are done with the first report, the letter is what they will be expecting the report, the reply from the government authorities. Of course, if government answer these questions, the letter carried some other grant handlers' details. This particular one is enough to even ask the remaining questions, which I believe our government will answer. I believe it, and I strongly believe it, that they have our interest in this matter, and they will be ready to answer. They will give direction. They will tell us the truth. If there is any grant, we will know. If there is no grant, we will know. Then justice prevail. In every area that this thing come out, justice must prevail. I want to appreciate you. And please, another important thing I want to discuss. I have not sent anybody out as my spokesperson. Like I told you, if you are calling some numbers and be asking them the updates about these women and men, because we want to include men now, because we have a lot of men in our midst that follow us. So if you have been calling numbers or relating with people to ask them questions about this movement, women seeking the truth about Uaag grants and other grants in Nigeria, please, whatever thing that happened between you, it is between you. We are not in the know, and we are not responsible for anyone. We made ourselves straight to the public. We told you what we need. We explained our terms to you. We explain our demands. So somebody coming to represent us outside what we are looking for, we are not responsible. And if anybody in the future come out to say anything otherwise to what we are doing, we are going to face you legally. Please, there are some reports of you calling people and showing them how hungry you are. Of course, many of you are calling me. You are sending messages to me that you have not eaten for 2-3 days. What gave you the assurance that I'm eating too? If you think that if we that came out to know the truth, if we are okay, do you think we will not just left the money like that we have spent and just walk away? I made people to understand that my coming out, this is not the era of doing humanitarian services that I've been doing, because I am not the owner of the money that I've been giving out before. But that you are calling me that you are hungry, that is not the reason why I come out right now. The major reason I come out right now is because we needed the truth. God has been sustaining you before we came out. So sending messages to us that you are hungry, you needed us to help you, you are in the hospital, you want us to send money to you. Where is the money we are going to give you? Where is the money? You have been sustaining yourself. God has been helping you. Can't you wait so that we can focus on this struggle? Stop calling us, stop sending messages to us for help because we don't have the help. And if anybody is giving anybody money or just because they have your number, please, we are not interested and we are not part of it. Because this particular struggle is to find out the truth about all the grants we have entered into, we have subscribed to, not about we going out to give out to the needy. We are not, we are not giving out to the people we don't have access to. We give out in the past, and surely we will go back. I personally, I will go back to the work that I've been doing before. We contribute money on our own to give to the needy, to give widows. We pay some certain school fees to some of the motherless, orphans, according to our ability as we contribute in our organization. So I will be glad to go back. But right now, we are not doing that. So stop calling us and stop calling anybody on our behalf. Please, women seeking for the truth of Uaag grant and all other grants in Nigeria, we do not have representatives. Any update you needed to know, you go to our platform, Telegram platform, you will get it there. If we are writing and we see that some people will not understand, then I will come out to do voice notes. On this note, I am telling you today, stop calling anybody on my behalf. I didn't expect you to still be doing it. Stop calling anybody on my behalf. I don't have representatives. I do not give out numbers to anybody to call. And that's my number sent out for you to assist me. Please, I beg you, don't call the number again. Because allow us to pick the important call that is usable for both of us. The cause concerning this struggle, we needed to pick it as at when due. Because we are expecting results from many places. So if you are engaging that number, we see you as our enemy. We see you as the people that are disrupting this struggle. Just chat me up and wait patiently. Let me answer you. Then I want to talk about the finance. I want to appreciate all the people that have been helping me. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. Those that have seen me, they said, I'm hungry, I look haggard, I look tattered. Yes, of course, I did. Because they deprived me of my freedom. They deprived me of seeing my family, my beautiful children. They deprived me because I'm afraid, even if I want to die, I don't want them to kill my family. So I have to run away, hide myself, so that if they eventually want to kill me, let them kill me alone for asking for the truth. So they deprive me of the freedom that I'm supposed to enjoy. So that's why it is mostly difficult sometimes for me to have 3 square meals. It's difficult for me to go around as I like because I'm very far away from where I'm supposed to be. And I want to appreciate all of you that have assisted this struggle. You have assisted us spiritually. You have sent out your solidarity. And you are financially be of assistance. I want to appreciate you. Yes, I sent a voice note out. And how do I call it? I am afraid because of the past events. I don't want you people to see me that I want to make you. I want to extort you. People that have come around, they have seen how much I'm spending daily, going from one place to the other, writing, making calls. We needed to enter some areas. We need to travel from one state to the other just because of this struggle. Those around me know I have been trying myself to collect money from people that I know, to borrow money. And those of you that now came to me that you wanted to help me, I was scared that day. Because why was I scared? Because calls that came that day were up to 40 within 1 hour that they wanted to assist me. But unfortunately, I don't want something. Unfortunately, some people took my message. They were angry. They took offense from my voice notes. If you see me physically, I am not arrogant. No, I'm not arrogant. If I have millions in my account, I wouldn't expect anybody to assist me. But I was just being scared. I was just being afraid. I don't want anybody to use anything against me, because we have done a lot of things wrongly in the past. So if I should post my account number out, number one, some people might be paying money there outrageously just to indict my name. And I don't want third-party arrangements, because if some CEOs, I'm sorry to say this, even ordinary individual, they can use the opportunity to say, we want to send money to that woman in Abuja, so you people have to contribute so amounts. And they will collect huge amount of money from members again and be sending little to me. Then all these things will now be on my head again. They will say they have paid me millions of naira. That is why I came out immediately to talk. Not that I don't need money. And because many people have objected the terms and conditions that I give, I am very sorry. Public, I'm telling you right now, pardon me for the way I put the terms and conditions. I want you to know that I'm not alone in this struggle. And I do take advice from the elderly ones. I do take advice from people that we work together. But since you said the way I said you should be doing, if you want to help me, you don't like it. I'm coming out this 7th day of July, 2024. I want to apologize to every one of you that I'm sorry. But I've just told you the reason why I did that. At the same time, I am sorry. So let's now do it this way. About 2 people have said they want to help me. They have even asked for my account details. I did not drop it up to this moment because I felt bad. That people want to assist me. I'm afraid. I don't want to be silenced, and I don't want to have another name which they plan to give me. But now I have to come out again for those that really want to help me, because let me tell you the truth. There is